In this section, we're going to discuss a unique type of method called a void method. Some methods do not return an interesting value. As I said in previous section, a method return type is defined by the method definition that the programmer writes. So its type is coded, but its return value is computed in the method itself. If there's no value computed in the method to be returned, that is, it's doing some processing, maybe outputting data, but it does not compute a value, it can't return anything interesting. The compiler demands that every method have a return type. It would be obvious that we could give it any legitimate return type and just return nothing or ignore any value returned. That works, but it says something that's incorrect. It would say this method returns an integer, yet we must ignore that integer. Well, a programmer who doesn't know to ignore it may not do that, may try to use the value. And if it's some made up value, who knows what the result will be? That's imprecise. Java provides a keyword called void for this type of situation. It becomes the defined return type of the method so that the compiler will have the syntax correct. Return type would be void, we'd have a method name and then some parameters. However, void means no value. So we cannot have a return statement inside a void method that returns a value. We can just have the return keyword by itself, which simply says don't execute any more code in this method body, just return. We have void, return nothing, takes a parameter of type double, does something, and returns nothing. We cannot use that and say return nothing, pass it of argument value, and then try to cast that or in anywise used return value. There is no return value. So the compiler checks that to ensure that the programmer doesn't accidentally try to use a return value from a void method. There is no return value. Obviously, you cannot use it.